What up, y'all? My name is Faith. Welcome back to all my current subscribers. Welcome to any new subscribers. We're here to do a general message for the collective. Keep in mind, it is general for the collective. So if it doesn't resonate, go ahead and keep it pushing. This can be the past, present, or the future. Generals can be switched as well as zodiac signs. So put it where it needs to go or leave it behind. Okay, let's see what we need to know for our highest good, for our highest timeline, and get this party started. I'm getting the numbers 1144, 111, 444, 333, and 404. Also vultures, mockingbirds, pumpkin, like pumpkin, actual pumpkins, but the pumpkin plants. And then what was the other one? Oh, cheetahs. So something about those could be confirmations for you, or you may get, like, when you see those things, you may get some type of like divine download. You could like just focus on what you're thinking about if you see those things. And then incoming information, the Eight of Wands again. So you could be dealing with a fire sign, you could be a fire sign, or something's coming in fast. So put that where it needs to go, leave it behind. Something about things like your comeback era and like things not going as you expected. Again, like some type of detour energy, but like as long as you trust in the divine during this time, once again, I know like you're going to be able to transmute the energy. There also may be energies coming up right now that is either stuff that feels like you've already released, but like it's testing to make sure that like, are you able to handle it differently this time? Like, are you going to be able to transmute the energy? Like another final test to see if like, are you really like as ready as you feel like you are? So let's see what we need to know about that energy for our highest good, for our highest timeline. Door to spirit, we have number 32 and patience. Okay, so are you able to be patient while the spirit is like doing its divine work for you? Okay. Storm warning. Yeah, like transmute the energy. Do not let your emotions get the best of you. Use like the information you've already gathered and take action and do it. Handle things appropriately. Be mature. You could also be upsetting other people with how chill you're remaining just during like some type of testy energy. But okay, so yeah, balancing your energy. Look at this. Okay, so we have balancing your energy and blossoming abundance. So someone having anxiety in the community, you used your strategy and opened up your heart chakra in order to maintain discipline. And obviously, like, we're human, you know, we all make mistakes, but if you're able to like catch yourself in the moment of like feeling like this heightened energy, like try to focus on acknowledging it, transmuting it, and walking away from energy that doesn't serve your highest good so that you can remain triumphant and be successful in your endeavors. You have the power to overcome like the beast within. You know, you are able to transmute it if you're able to allow your awareness to, you know, to take over instead of emotions. Love begins, movement, choices, decisions. Like you have the capability to be like a nurturing energy and like open up your heart chakra and be like whole within. Maintain the balance of like femininity and masculine energy for your highest good. Yeah, you have the spiritual strength to like do this, so don't trip about it. Just try to transmute the energy. Okay, yeah, don't be tempted by, look, he's like on the verge of grabbing this key. Like this is what it feels like. Like the final test you're about to pass, and like he's about to grab onto the key, but this darkness is trying to take over him. And that darkness reminds me of like anger, and it's opening up his heart here. So like, are you able to avoid the obstacle and challenge bird? Those also look like fireflies. Avoid the obstacle and challenge, and do not allow this type of like, it probably has to do with your root chakra being grounded. So like focus on grounding yourself, and use your intuition so you can overcome it. Like, this is exactly what I was feeling. Rejoice and celebration. So if you're able to take hold of this key and don't allow any type of anger, negativity, or past trauma to take over you, you're going to be able to just pop right over this obstacle. And using your intuition and knowing and being aware, balancing your energy and maintaining like an optimistic look despite the storm. Like, you need to be the eye of the storm and don't allow any type of like deception or envy to cloud your judgment, and you'll be able to see through like the truth and illusions so that you can transmute the energy. So we have wealth, and a marriage will take place either romantic or business. So, okay. So a stubborn or aggressive person. Exactly. You could be dealing with someone who's stubborn or aggressive, or you could have like some type of like past emotional issue that pops back up again. It's like a test. Like, have you actually moved on from this? Are you able to not allow the anger or what people say or someone else's aggression to overcome your like balanced energy so that you can, you know, actually move past this situation? Because people are going to say whatever they're going to say regardless of, you know, what you do. This could be a Gemini. You could be a Gemini. So put that where it needs to go. Maintain your, you know, elegance, your class in this situation, and it feels like you and your family will be fine. Could also just be that you'll be able to like sit back in your own comfort and watch this like fly by. More message energy. Okay. You could be dealing with the main female, or you could be the main female. What is this? Temptation. It could also just be someone like asking you to take part. Look, marriage again. Take part in some type of past thing that used to tempt you. That could be alcohol, smoking, certain foods. You put it where it needs to go. I don't know. Concern. Okay, so maybe someone's just concerned about you being able to move on, and they're having trouble with it. This also could be a contract and wealthy man. So you could be a wealthy man. You could be dealing with a wealthy man. Something about contracts, it being a gift from the divine, something new coming your way. Okay, so let's get more energy about this. So we have the Tower and the divine shakeup. So this again feels like the divine saying like, all right, are we, isn't it like the story of Job that like the divine allowed like the devil to test him to see like if he would trust in the divine and allow things to be taken from Job in order to show that Job did trust in the divine? Look at this. And the storm within, it came this way. So it's like allowing yourself to move past the storm. You're going to be able to overcome this. You and your loved ones are going to be able to be divine intervention taken, like scooped right up from this situation, and like not to be concerned with this matter because the divine has your back. No matter what the situation ends up being, like, you're going to be able to create from the outcome, regardless of if it's what you're actually hoping for or not. You'll be able to come out stronger at the end either way. And if something is taken from you, just know that the divine, like, this is all a part of something you signed up for in the beginning. And are you like able to transmute the energy? You know, we all signed up for this in the beginning. Have strength, maintain your strength and optimism. The devil has no power over you. The devil is a lie. Yeah, the angels are with you, and maintain your strength. Okay, the calm within. Be the eye of the storm. All right, one more. What is this energy for her spirit? Yeah, look, faith is within her, and exhale. So exhale any type of like temptations to storm within you, because it's literally just like another release to move on. You are like your own like superhero within, and able to like tame these like negative energies that are trying to pop back up on you. It's like, have you learned? Are you able to protect your inner child? Are you able to move past like old situations? Time for a beginner's mindset and co-create with spirit. So hopefully that makes sense for some people. It could be just like a specific message for some people. Sing your own song, the canary spirit. Seems pretty specific. We have koala spirit. Spirit has a plan. Okay. And spider spirit, dream. Make your dreams a reality. All right. So we have peace and flexibility. Oh, look, 2 eggs. So maybe some of y'all are pregnant with ideas, actually pregnant. There's marriage here. It could just be someone's like jealous of like you having like a happy begin. Oh, wow. Didn't I say cheetah? Go the distance. Yeah, this is like the divine seeing if you're like able to like go to the finish line, persevere throughout this this obstacle. Like you say you're ready for your you're ready for your actual abundance, but let's see one more test. Let's see if you're actually ready. That's what it feels like. So unfinished symphony, like you have like one last thing to overcome in order to like release this, a change in the wind. So something's changing for you for the good. Time to go. So releasing any past negativity. I might do one more message separately from this because this feels pretty specific. All right, the age of light. You've been training for this for lifetimes. And then no pause, postpone. It could be someone else you're dealing with too. Like if you don't feel like this is your energy, this could also be someone you previously dealt with that's having troubles with their temptation, and they're having issues trying to transmute the energy. They're facing obstacles and challenges while you're in this blossoming, balanced abundance. They could have concerns. They could feel like you have unfinished business. This could be like them trying to like get to where you are, but they are having some internal struggles. But we can all, you know, move forward together if we're able to like acknowledge the pain and past trauma or like any type of hurt we've felt and transmute it for the highest good. Know that it was a lesson. And it doesn't mean that you deserved, you know, bad things happening to you. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying that we need to focus on healing from within. Star Mother, how can you mother yourself? Yeah, healing from within. Anna, grandmother of Jesus, seeding the light, laying foundations and divine plan. So this is literally like, can you go within and focus on your heart chakra and transmute the energy so that you can actually move past the situation? Give to the mind. Give, like, anytime there's like negative or intrusive thoughts, go ahead and take a second. Even if you're really pissed off, take a second, ask to transmute the energy and change it for the good of everyone involved, and literally just like breathe for a second, and you'll be able to transmute the energy. The more practice you do it, the more you'll see that you're catching yourself within the moment. Trust in the places you feel guided towards. Space, time, self, infinity, reincarnation, 5D. Get back to the basics, quill, great happiness, harp, and period of prosperity and abundance, bread. Release the past. It's not serving you anymore. It could also be someone from the past being like, you trying to come back, and you're like, oh, sorry, it's time to leave the old behind, rebirth, I'm shedding the chrysalis, taking risks. You're overcoming these obstacles and like spreading your wings to fly. All right, so temptation, having too many options. Maybe it could be something to do with alcohol. It could be just like too many options leading to confusion. We have the Empress here, the Hanged Man. All right, what is this energy about for our highest good? Okay, so I guess it's either someone hitting rock bottom, some type of collaboration, and the King of Pentacles. So you could be dealing with a Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. That could be your energy. This is Pentacle energy. This is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This could also be that you've put down the temptation and are able to work as a team with other people and go towards your wealth. Using your mind power to have new passion for things that are of your greatest good. Okay, let's get you an angel number and see what the flippy floppers is happening. Yeah, so we have 1331, good fortune, advice, comfort, major change, individuality, independence. Have faith in your skills and talents, as they are a tool that can provide you with a bright future. A piece of good advice, a moment of enlightenment, or a comforting message is on its way. Everything will work out in your favor. This also reminds me of like maybe you're able to overcome some type of like temptation, some past issue, some like whatever it is that you were able to overcome. Maybe you're going to be actually like a mentor or a guide for other people by telling your story. And then that will lead to you actually having income coming your way, like transmuting the energy, overcoming the obstacle within your own life, and then helping others to do the same thing. And it's all a part of your spiritual awakening. We have 1001. New beginnings, personal development, prioritizing creativity, and heading in the right direction. A new phase in a religious or spiritual quest. You're going through a spiritual awakening, which can feel like a dark night of the soul. You're on the path to enlightenment, and this too shall pass. Yeah, the storm will pass. Like, the storm isn't going to rage on forever. Like, you're going to be able to leave it behind. Look, lessons learned. Unexpected shift. It's up to you. Clarity and a wish come true. I'm going to read all these. So we have culmination, results, benefit, reflection, and completion. Take stock of your accomplishments and how you arrived at them. This is a reminder to maintain optimism and drive toward your goals. Maintain your momentum and know that the powers of heaven have your back. You made it and the reward goes to you. All right, unexpected shift, 0505. Divine intervention. Didn't I say that? Sudden changes, love, pleasant surprises, and a gut feeling. This number serves as a gentle nudge to pursue whatever interests you most. It's possible that something could rock your boat, but you'll end up exactly where you belong, which could be in somebody's arm or a dream job or abroad. So like you could be like literally at sea. 555, clarity, great transformation, major changes, opportunity, fast pace, forward, and process. You aren't a victim of circumstance, rather you are a beneficiary of it. If that weren't the case, life would be pretty dull. You will set yourself up for success in the long run if you're willing to adapt to this shift. Everything is working out for the best. At long last, you're accomplishing what you set out to do. Everything will work out perfectly in the end. Exactly. This is like all a part of your rebirth. This is like for you to like transmute the energy, show others you can do it. They can do it. Like moving forward. 2112, it's up to you. Someone's watching over you. Good fortune, unforeseen forces, and direction. Even if it seems like you're not making any meaningful progress, things are moving in the right direction. If you see this number, it's a sign that everything will work out in your favor and dreams will come true soon. Jeez. 1111, wish come true. Moderation, patience, flowing, self-realization, manifestation, gateway, and taking action. You're in for a lucky break. It may come as happy news, experience, new opportunities, or an exciting acquaintance. You will find yourself in the right place at the right time. It's not a coincidence, but a gift from fate. Y'all, this is like the energy. It's like, it's your time to shine. Like, it's your comeback era. Things are turning around. Like, you're climbing the ladder. All right, thanks for your time and energy. I'm out.